This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kick this deep to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there from the stop. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's swarmed by the defense. 2nd down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Willihan. And it's complete downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tie. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, in getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He's got it, a 4th down conversion. The drive stays alive. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw again. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense for another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. over the middle and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Cardinals will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Number 15, set to kick this one.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Three guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made at the 13th, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Well, it's really a pretty simple thing here by this quarterback. He sees press man on the outside, so he sends his receiver on a go route, and he hits him in perfect stride for a nice gain downfield. And to be honest, Chris, this is a matchup I'm sure he's going to be looking.
Touchdown, Louisville. Strong game by this quarterback. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. To throw, it's Woollyhan. Receiver makes the catch. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw it on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Brought way downfield for a huge gain. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense really clicking. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Short connection to the tight end here. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Back to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. He's at the 50, now the 40, past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Send the back in motion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
And the Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Looking downfield, it's Woolihan. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's sharp. That is a big play. Finally brought down to the 44. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for their halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Woollyhan. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, tied. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Calls it in and takes it in for the score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They stop him at the 44, but that's an excellent job by the return team there.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's got some room and some blockers here. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Bama. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. And it's a bunch formation. To the air, it's Willihan. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Griffin.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught quickly. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. Saw that exactly on this score right here.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Louisville offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking tackles. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes the grab. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Testing the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Number 0. Hall in the end zone.
And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Alabama 52.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick this one away.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's Woollyhan. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 52, Louisville 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Alabama. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
First and 10.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Quarterback looking to scramble. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Woolihan. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the
touchdown, tied, and the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Pass clock, second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Receiver makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Cardinals keep the football on the move. Looking to chuck it again. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Bama. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick catch over the middle. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Now they're running on the toss. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.